Okay, so one of my good friends just moved to Houston, Texas. And you guys know I work in Houston for work. So my perspective on Houston is different from everybody else. And of course, he started dating and, he showed me these messages that basically, he's having a hard time dating in Houston because women ask him for money. And then he showed me examples. And this is like one of the examples for her car note or something, car payment, and she needs someone to pay. And mind you, he's met this girl literally within the same day. She's asking him to pay her car note.
I don't even know what to say to this. Are you freaking kidding me? You meet somebody and the very same day you're already asking them to pay your rent. If this is the energy that you're portraying, you're going to end up with someone who's going to end up taking advantage of you because you're pretty much selling yourself for the highest bidder. That's the way I look at it because you're going to find people who will give you that money. But then it's like you're losing yourself. You're losing your respect. Is that really what you want to be doing? I know some women are going to hate me for this. Why are you asking a stranger for money? If not that you just don't give a damn about them. It's either you're going to give me the money and I'm going to enjoy it and do what I want to do, or I'm not. And if you don't get the money, you just walk away from them. This is the problem. Like some women are transactional and they're not genuine with wanting to get to know somebody. But, anyways, let's see what she says.
And another one demanding lunch money, like give me lunch money for food. And
Lunch
let's be
money.
real, a lot of us women, we need to hold ourselves accountable. We are very manipulative. We don't know who we are in God's image. We don't even know, like, wow, I'm going to show up the way I am. And a man is naturally, while I'm sitting in my feminine energy, a man is naturally going to want to take care of me and do these things. When you start to put that energy out into the world, you're going to get it right. You're either going to attract a narcissist, a guy who's tricking, a guy who's really empty inside. You're going to
Mhm.
attract who you are because you're putting out that type of energy. Some men are genuinely looking for love. They're not looking for a woman to trick, for them to use. And some men actually want to provide. Just because they don't send you money right away does not mean they don't want to provide and be there.
And she's 100% correct because I can attest there are some good men out there, but the good ones are not dumb. Some women treat men like nothing. You got to be careful what kind of men you're going to attract because the people that don't work hard for their money are going to be more than happy to just blow it away. But the people that are like, I'm very serious, I want to settle down, I want to find someone that I can actually marry and grow old with and all that stuff. But at the same time, because those are my goals, I want to be able to provide a house. I want to be able to have a house, a car, a job, a business, investments, and stuff like that. If that's truly the case, because this guy is very intentional, he's going to be intentional with his money as well. Think about it. Most women want a man that's responsible. Most women want a man that's got his shit together. It takes money to make money. It takes money to get your shit together. So if all you're doing is dating and spending your money and sending $350 for nails, car payments and rent payments and all that stuff, and that's why you're dating, most people want to date, right? If that's all you're doing during the dating phase, you're going to be broke. It's really become a transaction where some women are not really interested in anything other than themselves, which is, I want to get my nails done. I want to get my massage. I want to go on a trip. Women are selling themselves to the highest bidder. If a guy is going to call you and say, hey, I want to take you to Bahamas and whatnot, a lot of women would jump on that trip. But if you jump on that trip, you should understand there will be some expectations. And if you're not willing to get into all of that, then don't go on that trip. Now, I did say most. I'm talking about most women that are in that mindset of, can you send me lunch money and all that stuff, right? But there are good women out there that know their worth and know what they're looking for, and they're willing to wait for the right person. And there are good men out there that are willing to be a provider for the right woman. But if you meet somebody today that's going to ask you for rent money and car note payment, most guys are going to say no. The only ones that are going to say yes are the ones that are going to be like, okay, since you want to run it like a transaction, I'm going to speed it up so I can get to where I need to be, get what I want, and then dip whenever I'm done. So as a woman, the question is, do you care or do you want something real? And if you want something real, that's not necessarily the best approach.
Their money. They want to spend that money on the woman who actually loves and values them. It's not that they don't have it. That's why I really recommend, like, just be yourself with dating. Like,
Mhm.
be who you are. Like, get to know this person. See if you and this person's compatible. And I feel like a lot of times women, we be asking every guy we first meet for these things. Because again, our value is dependent on that. Our value is, if he does this for me, then I'm more valuable as a woman. If he pays my bills and he doesn't even know me, then I'm more valuable. Sis, he don't even know you. He don't even know you. So why is it that
Yeah.
your value is so attached to a stranger? You should know yourself more than yourself to know who you are and know that you are valuable and you are loved and you are made in the image of God. And you don't have a man don't have to do this and this for him to prove that to you.
You're going to attract what you attract. Women need to take the time and understand that they're beautiful, they're smart, they're intelligent, and they deserve to be happy and be able to get what they want. But you have to go about it the right way.
The masculine man, because literally this type of energy is masculine energy. So ladies, but let me talk about the men's side, okay?
Mm.
So I feel like on the men's side there are men who are willing to spend on you as soon as they meet you, and a lot of times it's not because they necessarily like you, it's because a lot of times they want something from you. It's transactional. They're doing that so you can like them, and it's a transactional relationship. A lot of times they're not looking for genuine love or genuine relationships. A lot of times it's done through love bombing, which is manipulation, right? And literally, when a man
Hold on one second. I don't necessarily agree with this one bit. I think people are just playing the game. It's a transaction. Some people see through the BS and some guys do. So when they see that, they automatically shut it down and operate like it's a transaction. And then you have men that are just trying to have fun. They're not interested in any serious relationship. And the women know that. From what I'm hearing, a lot of women are like, well, if he's going to have sex or if he's going to do this, I might as well get something out of this relationship. So I'm going to get the money, the car notes, all these things. And again, it's back to being a transaction. So both sexes are playing each other. That's really what it is. I don't think anybody's manipulating anyone because you're grown. If a stranger is spending money on you, you're not dumb. You know how hard it is for someone to get money. If somebody spends a week's worth of their income on you, you can't take it for granted and be like, oh, thank you. You know, you're such a nice guy. No, of course, the guy is going to want something back in return. And you have to understand that you're not a 5-year-old. You know exactly what's going on. So as a woman, I would say this is manipulation. I would simply just say you understand that you're entering into a transactional situation. And I think most women know that. And that's the reason why they don't even want to waste their time, because there's so many men that approach them that at that point, they're not even interested in getting to know people. They just flat out ask them for the money and only entertain the ones that give them the money. And again, that's the setup for a transactional based relationship. And it's just unfortunate.
values himself, he's looking for a woman who values himself. The thing is, you attract who you are. If you're attracting narcissists, toxic men, love bombers, that's because that's the energy you're putting out, right? I feel like men, you deserve a woman who values, loves you, respects you. I would say this as someone who used to be this woman, right? I would say a lot of it is coming from a broken place, seeking validation, wanting to be valued, and not knowing our own value. When you're a woman and you don't know your own value, you're looking at everything outside of you to confirm that. And a lot of it comes through men and a lot of manipulation on our part. Ladies, let's hold ourselves accountable, okay? A very wholesome man, godly man does not want this. He wants to know that he's valued and loved. He does not need to spend on you to make you feel like you're valued. Eventually, he would do that. Obviously, he would take care of you, but just don't come off like that. Don't come off too like manipulative because it.
Most women need to listen to this video because she said it well. I 100% agree. You need to reassess, reevaluate, and figure out if this is really what you want to do when it comes to relationships and dating and all that. That being said, appreciate it. Hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you comment below. Let me know your thoughts if you agree, disagree, and I'll see you guys in the next video.